By now, most Blackboard users who are building content in Blackboard have learned how to make links to content that is outside of Blackboard. But it can also be helpful for both the students and for the teachers to create links that are internal to items that are within Blackboard. And while there's a couple of ways to do that, there are easier ways to do that than others. Here's a good example. Here's some content that the teacher has built inside of the Blackboard course. But instead of having the students have to navigate through all of the different folders to get there, they want to make it easy for the students in their visual agenda. So they've linked right on this image, and that takes me inside of the language workshop folder, first grade, right to this direct element that's here. If we go back, you can see this is the Tuesday part of the schedule, so we want to send students right to that area. So how do we send students to places directly within Blackboard using internal links? This is done by simply using the URL that's available at the top. Now when I do this, I will often turn edit mode off, and then I copy this link. Each item inside of Blackboard has its own URL, and when you are on the page that you want to direct them to, you copy that link. I'll show you an example of how to do that from here. I'd like to be able to get back to this page so that students don't have to navigate back to our agenda. So I'm going to turn my edit mode off. I'm going to copy this URL up here. We'll turn edit mode back on. And at the end of Tuesday, I'm going to create a return icon. So we get our cursor down. When you're done working, please return to the weekly agenda. And I'm also going to put an image there. Icons can be such a powerful way to direct users and cue them visually. We're going to make this a small icon, 80 by 80. Set it to the left alignment and insert it. Good. Now let's create the links. I highlight my image. I click the link icon. I paste the URL that I copied earlier. In this case, I'm actually going to stay in this window or frame. We often teach you to open in a new window, but in this case we're staying in Blackboard. So we're going to do open in this window or frame and insert it. We'll do the same thing here with the weekly agenda. So you can do this on text or on images, keeping it open in this window. Insert. Great, so I've submitted my two links. It's the same link whether you click on the icon or the text, but let's see if they work. We're going to go into turning our edit mode off. When I click on my icon, it should take me back to my agenda, which it does. When I click on my agenda, it should take me back to my icon. And I'm going to use the text just to show. So you can see how we are able to navigate more easily as a student if we are able to put internal links like this, getting them directly to where we want them to go, instead of leaving it to chance.